Rebel King goes up. First up winner at Pinjarra walks in, line complete. Ready. Racing here. Rosa's Shadow, Tribute to Mary, Petrosity flung the gates for Pike and bounced straight to the top with Sonnet Away Will. Aldelar commenced okay, going forward, Sense of Power. 3 and 4 deep though, going up to the first corner into the back straight. 5 degrees settling just off those, followed by Brothers Keeper. Capricorn Dancer pushing up on the inside of those, and around them goes Burgio. A length and a half, Perceptive Miss getting back into the field with Freedom by Choice, Gangbuster, and the tail ender Scarlet Speedster. At the 1100 mark and going down the back, and Aldelar accelerated to burn them off. It's Aldelar who rolled to the top by a length on Sense of Power. Trapped out there a little deep, 5 degrees. Pike had pushed up with the Petrosity. So the heavily backed Commodity is now on the inside there, travelling about third off the back from Sonnen. They're followed by Burgio, covering extra ground. Rosa's Shadows down on the inside next of all, being closely followed in the middle by Tribute to Mary. Brothers Keeper about to pull out, then Capricorn Dancer. Further back in the field, a Perceptive Miss. Freedom by Choice getting held up behind heels there. Had to get off the fence very quickly. Gangbuster might have got a bit of a prat, and back there with it, Scarlet Speedster. Into the straight now at the 450. Aldelar turn first from on the outside. Sense of Power right behind the Petrosity, waiting to get clear. On the outside, 5 degrees, followed by Burgio. Perceptive Miss at the 300 though. Sense of Power ranged up and hit the front from Aldelar. Here comes Petrosity though. It's Petrosity ranging up, draws level. Perceptive Miss runs on. Rosa's Shadow behind them. Pike goes to work with 100 to go. Petrosity had booted away. Got them done in the last. He comes away, Petrosity. Petrosity beats Sense of Power. Perceptive Miss third home.
There,
not sure for fourth. Tribute to Mary, Burgio, Rosa's Shadow, all in a line. And then Son and Aldelar got tied. Brothers Keeper back there in the field with Capricorn Dancer, Gangbuster, 5 degrees wilting. And then came Freedom by Choice. And last all of the way, Scarlet Speedster. Petrosity, 240 into 185. Bolts in the last. A determined William Pike driving it to the post after the events of the Idyllic Prince, and makes a point in the last. Puts the Persuader away. Petrosity wins back to back out of a maiden into the next grade here. Stepped up into this 62 plus and super effective once again. From Sense of Power, another grand run, and Perceptive Miss in third placing. Tribute to Mary, Burgio, the two primarily in the photo for fourth as we wait for the result to come to hand. Okay, let's head over to Britt Taylor in the back. Britt's just hurtling on down to catch up with winning rider William Pike on Petrosity by Patronise out of Havana City for F.A. Vandersloes, trained by Heck McLaren, and W. Pike aboard. Brings up the second leg of a double today, but of course immersed in the extraordinary objection there after the Idyllic Prince. Well, no stone unturned there with Petrosity, which has won the last of the day in a canter, Britt.
Certainly has, Darren. Pikey, you've gone bang after what was a controversial 20 minutes after that race. Can you tell us from your perspective what your thoughts are?
On this race or the protest?
On the protest.
No, the stewards made their decision. I'm happy with that. I thought I was representing my owners and my connections as I get paid to do and as I should. So the stewards made their decision. I'm happy with that. Let's move on.
And now you did move on and were able to boot home this winner. Talk us through the run you got.
I had a very good run. He jumps out so fast. I was able to get across, found the box seat. He travels double in the run, and he's just he puts himself there and he does the rest for you. He just tells you to hang on.
After the events, do you come out with a little extra vengeance in you to try boot one home?
Yeah, when I hit the front, there was an extra roar in there, just to, like to win them the right way. It's hard to win them once you go in the room.
That's certainly right. Congratulations, you won this one the right way.
Thank you.
Yeah, there is Willie Pike and Heck McLaren. He's been a legend in this game for so long, and Petrosity's been a good horse, and Heck, good to see him win another one.
Yeah, I am too. Yeah, well, look, he's done everything right, and it's a big jump from a maiden up to here, but, he's got a bit of ability. To what extent, I don't know. But I may take him to Kalgoorlie for the Hannons.
Oh, that'll be exciting because he raced against our best 3-year-olds and then he's put it together with the maiden and then step up in class today. So that will be exciting if he can get to the Hannons.
Yeah, that would make it 3 of 1.
Yep. There you go, mate. Job well done. Enjoy it.
Thank you.
There we go. There's Heck McLaren and he prepares Petrosity. He's an exciting horse. We might see if we can grab Mr. Lewis as well. It'd be interesting maybe to get his point of view regarding that protest, regarding, of course, Rebel King and also the second horse, Man Booker. So that was a good win by Petrosity, Mark. He gets the job done nicely.
Yeah, this was a horse that hadn't really broken through, and he did the job in a maiden 2 starts ago, and I suppose I thought he could win today, but I didn't think he was an odds-on shot by any stretch of the imagination. But good luck to the punters who've got on William Pike in the last at Belmont.
I think we got time, I don't know, but we'll try and get Mr. Lewis. He's just got to wait for Willie Pike to come back and weigh in, and that will be interesting to see if he's ever conducted a protest hearing like this before and his thoughts and how come it took so long for the protest to be thrown in.
Yeah, often the word unique's misused. You know, unique means one and only, but I think a lot of us have been around the racing game for a long time, certainly 10, 20, 30 years, and I can't recall seeing anything like that either here in Australia or back home in the UK.
And it wasn't a dull day once again for Willie Pike. He had a really good book of rides. He was beaten on Flirtini as the odds-on favourite in that opening race, but he's finished the day like only Pikey can. He wins the last race and he's got a wonderful strike rate in winning a race like that, and he finishes the day with a double.
And I think a lot of punters would have heard what was going on here in Perth, probably turned on the TV, saw that Pikey was an odds-on favourite in the last and probably jumped on. So there may well be a lot more punters who back Pike in the last than normal.
Yep, so Pikey's just going to have a quick chat to Heck McLaren, then he'll jump on those scales and then we can grab Mr. Brad Lewis and have a chat about this protest just to get an explanation from Mr. Lewis because it has everybody talking around this nation.